And we are live. Welcome back to Takes by Fans. We got a great show for you today. As always, we are live every single day at noon Eastern. If you want to watch live, head over to twitch.tv/takesbyfans. If you want to watch but not live, head over to our YouTube channel, Takes by Fans. We post all of our shows and clips of the show there on a daily basis. And if you just want to listen, we are on podcasting apps, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio. So however you want to watch or listen, we've got you covered in multiple ways. Alrighty, today's a big old Wednesday, folks. Y'all know what we got to do today. It's our Wednesday film study, our favorite day of the week here at Takes by Fans, where we go a little bit more in depth, a little bit more deep in some of the more interesting narratives that we're tracking, that the media's pushing out there and all that. So we're watching some tape and breaking everything down today, and we're looking at matchups from the Dolphins Jags performance. Obviously, we're watching Tua, folks. We will be watching Tua today. It's no secret. We've been telling y'all we can't wait till Wednesday so we can truly break him down and show y'all. I don't like to ever say people don't know what they're talking about, or, people have not great takes. I don't like to say that about anybody, but I think everybody is wrong on Tua, folks. I guess we can leave it at that. So we'll be breaking down Tua in the Dolphins-Jags game. We're looking at the Rams-Giants game as well. Texans-Colts. Davis Mills letting us down. We got to figure out that why, folks. I mean, we were big believers in him, and he had us. And, foolest once, shame on you. Fool us twice, shame on us. So first time, shame on Davis Mills. So we're going to have to shame him a little bit. And then we're looking at matchups at Cardinals-Browns and Raiders-Broncos and Bengals Lions, folks. Looking at things from all of those matchups today in our Wednesday film study. Also, the NBA tipped off last night, folks. How crazy. And, we do like to cover the NBA here. Just unfortunate that the NBA season and the NFL season are lining up this year. Last year it was great because, it was basically basketball season, then football season because of the whole COVID thing of rescheduling from the 2019 or 2020, however that worked out. It's been a wonky 2 years, folks. I don't know how it all worked out, but here we are. So we are going to introduce a new segment here at Takes by Fans, and that's going to be our Daily 10, folks, our NBA Daily 10. We will set aside the first 10 minutes of the show of breaking down the NBA. Gotta still talk about the NBA, and we can get carried away over here sometimes with the timing and everything, so we have to set a clock, we have to set a timer so we stick to the 10 minutes. We will go a little bit more in depth in the NBA when we have free time on the shows, like Saturday shows, a little bit extra free time so we can go a little bit deeper in there. And then as the NFL season progresses, when we get to the playoffs and there's extra time in the show, and then obviously when the NFL season is officially over, we will go definitely big time in deep with the NBA. But during the NFL season, we are going to have the NFL season take precedent over the NBA, but we still want to allot a couple of minutes in the show every single day because we get basketball every single day, and I'm all about that. So without further ado, folks, are y'all ready for the first NBA 10 of the season? Well, we got to cue it up. All right, we got the clock up. Clock is up. As soon as we hit the clock, we got to go, folks. We've got no time to play around in the show and all of that. So here we go. Let's start. And I hate this, and we're going to have to figure out something else because every time I click on this clock, I lose my cursor, and it's driving me absolute bonkers, folks. Here we go. We just got it back. I found a secret. I don't know if it works all the time, but it worked this time, so let's knock on wood so it keeps working. But here we go. Let's start the timer, and the timer for our first NBA 10, next 10 minutes, exclusively NBA. Y'all ready? Here we go. Clock is started. Alrighty. Well, the NBA tipped off last night, but before we get to the action, folks, y'all know we love the rings here. And sheesh, the Bucks just unveiled their rings, and man, they are gleaming, folks. Truly gleaming. Just like the Bucks rings that we gushed, and we absolutely love those Tampa Bay Buccaneers Super Bowl rings. These Bucks rings are absolutely right on par with those Bucks rings. Absolutely fantastic. You can go topless with the ring, and that's what we love. You pop the top off, and then the Bucks went one step further with those Tampa Bay. I'm talking about Bucks and Bucks. I Can't believe it. But the Tampa Bay Buccaneers rings went topless, and that's all you could really do with it. Just have a nice little top, top of the ring. But the Milwaukee Bucks championship rings, the top turns into a pendant so you can wear it as a necklace. Oh my god, absolutely gleaming. The green really pops, all white diamonds and all that. Truly a spectacular ring. They got the Bucks in 6 right there. It walks through their playoff schedule, 4-0, 4-3, 4-2, 4-2 champions right there. Absolutely great ring. And like we said, this is the pop off the top, and just look at the underneath of the ring where it does pop off, and then on the popped off side you got the Bucks logo. But I mean, just all the Bucks logos throughout the years and all that, and an absolutely beautiful, magnificent ring. And then in the video they do show the QR codes. I don't know, I missed that, what the QR codes do. I'm not a big QR code fan. If you want to get conspiratorial, the QR codes with the vaccine passports, maybe trying to, get everybody comfortable with that, showing the QR codes in the ring. That's for a different time that we will never talk about in depth here. But yeah, I don't really care about the QR codes, but everything else on this ring is absolutely gleaming. So well done with the Milwaukee Bucks for your rings. They are absolutely beautiful. Alrighty, now let's get into the action from last night. 2 matchups on the Nets-Bucks, rematch of the Eastern Conference Finals, and then the Warriors-Lakers game. So let's start here with the Bucks and the Nets. What happened? The Bucks blew out the Nets, really kind of in dominant fashion. They took the lead in the first quarter and really just held it for the entire game. So Bucks at home on ring ceremony night. Bingo bango. That's a win for the Bucks. All right, so let's see what happened with this Bucks team. Obviously, their new addition here in the starting lineup, Grayson Allen this season. And we know Grayson Allen is a pretty solid, a little inconsistent three-point shooter. That's all he does. He takes the threes. So we see he took 10 threes this game. Get used to that, Bucks fans. This is what he does, and that's what this Bucks team needs. Still need that kind of outside three-point shooter here, and they're looking for Grayson Allen to take that role. He went 3 for 10 at the three-point line, 10 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, played 27 minutes, a solid plus 23 on the floor, matching up right on par with all the other great players on this Bucks team. So, and we know Grayson Allen is a solid defender as well, can get carried away sometimes with some not great plays, maybe some tripping, some shoving, a couple of elbows, maybe landing in the jump space, which is truly unacceptable, can never land in jump space. So hopefully Grayson Allen can kind of keep maturing as he's going through the NBA and clean up the kind of bad defensive plays a little bit this season. But overall, real solid first game one for Grayson Allen. But this is what we're going to start to see really throughout the entire season. 8 to 10 threes a game by Grayson Allen, hitting from about a 30% clip. Let's quickly see what Grayson Allen shot last year. Like we said, first time with this Bucks team, with the Grizzlies the past couple of seasons here. So here we go. What did he shoot last season from 3? We've got 39%. So real solid, above average shooting 3 here. He shot 40% in 2019, and he only took 5 threes a game in 2020 last season. I thought it was a little bit more. So 5, 7 threes, potentially some 10-3 games. That's what we're expecting from Grayson Allen. Not a bad first performance. Giannis picking up exactly where he left off, folks. Absolutely fantastic. 32 points, 14 rebounds, 7 assists, shooting 48% from the field. And he's still trying to take those threes. We saw a little bit of Giannis kind of in, I don't, what do we call it, the offseason a couple weeks ago, shooting the threes, pulling up, kind of splashing very well. This game still looking to really improve his three-pointers, and the free throw shooting has kind of improved a little bit. 7 of 9 from the free throw line. Fantastic. We'll take that all day by Giannis. So another solid performance by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton, alrighty, he showed up big time in the finals, in the playoffs, last kind of regular season, little spotty throughout, but real solid performance here. Classic Chris Middleton game, if you will. 20 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, shooting 47% on 17 shots, 1 of 4 from the 3. So once again, truly got to really see if Grayson Allen's going to take the kind of three-point shooting reins here and run with it, because we know Chris Middleton, he's not the best. He's not the most reliable. He got it done last year, which is fantastic. We give him the credit. He's got the ring. But we'll see how he progresses through this season. Brook Lopez still at the 5 here for this Bucks team, 8 points, 5 rebounds. He played 28 minutes. And then Drew Holiday still running the point, 12 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. He only played 17 minutes, but he shot 71% and 2 of 4 from the 3. Pat Connaughton off the bench here for this Bucks team, 20 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. He's going to be kind of their main 6th man out here. And then we get George Hill, nothing really great, a -6 off the bench, 0 of 3 from the field, nothing really great. But another interesting to kind of thing to look at, Thanasis Antetokounmpo getting 12 minutes. So we'll see if he gets solid kind of bench minutes out here for the season. So overall, Bucks are able to get the first win of the season. Fantastic for them, and defending champions. We'll see how far they can go. All right, now let's talk about this Nets team, and then we'll move on to the next game. How much time we got? 3 minutes. Okay, we got to speed it up a little bit. That's why we have to set the timer, folks. So, all right, here we go. The Nets, Kevin Durant did his thing. 32 points, 11 rebounds, 3 of 7 from the 3. Unfortunately, a -20 on the floor. And now, obviously the whole Kyrie narratives are going to be ramping up because he's not there on the floor and they lose game 1. Truly unfortunate. But, if that's what Kyrie Irving wants to do, we've got no problem with that. Get the vaccine, don't get the vaccine. This should be your choice. And Kyrie's like, yeah, he's always said he doesn't need basketball, and now he's truly proving it. So, hey, those were the words he was saying before. He's living up to those words. We're not going to knock him for that. Standing by whatever he believes in. James Harden, 20 points, 8 assists, 8 rebounds. He's playing the 1 here. Joe Harris, 9 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds. They've got Nicholas Claxton at the 5. We'll see how that works. Obviously, this was a tough game for him because he's going against the Bucks, so they got a lot of beef down low. And Nicholas Claxton still really coming into his own here, still young here. But overall, 12.7 rebounds in 24 minutes. Not terrible overall here. And it's going to be interesting to watch Nick Claxton really kind of grow this season. Alrighty, so Bucks get the big ol' win, 127-104, really kind of blowing out the Nets a little bit. We've got to move on, so we got to go a little bit quickly here. Let's get to the Lakers and the Warriors game. What do we got? 2 minutes left. Oof. Alrighty, I'm dreading that buzzer. But here we go. Warriors, Lakers. Let's start with this Lakers team. Unfortunately, they kind of squandered this game, and now the big narrative is Russell Westbrook. He was the worst performing Laker by far, and it's truly unfortunate. We have the same discussion every single season, folks. Russell Westbrook, the turnovers, the inefficiency, never getting, deep in the playoffs because of that. And it all showed up game 1. Now, granted, this is the, new big 3 here with this Lakers team. So it could take a couple of games to truly get it under wraps here and truly figure out how they need to work Russell Westbrook into this offense. But he's playing the 1, obviously, 8 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. He only had 4 turnovers, which, going back to last season, we kind of allowed him about 6 turnovers a game just because of his style of play, kind of warrants a little bit more turnovers because he goes 100,000% every single second of the game. Comes with the good, comes with the bad, obviously, but he was a -23 on the floor, which is clearly worse by a mile. The other worst starting plus minus with this Lakers team was LeBron and AD both at -2. So we go from -23 to -2. I mean, Russell Westbrook truly the outlier here. And then off the bench, the worst plus minus off the bench was Malik Monk, -10. And when we talk about Malik Monk, I'm really, really interested. We loved him for the Hornets the last couple of seasons, and I'm really interested to see what this man can do on this Lakers team. He got 18 minutes last night, 2 of 4 from the 3. Would like to really see him maybe in a little bit more of an increased role. Maybe I would like to see experimentation early on in the season with the starting lineup with Kent Bazemore maybe riding the bench and moving Malik Monk to the 2. I know Kent Bazemore is a better defender, a little bit more beefier than Malik Monk is, but I think Malik Monk can provide that big offensive spark. Maybe if Russell Westbrook's not going 100% that night or whatever it is. LeBron and AD both did their things. 34 points for LeBron, 11 rebounds, shooting 5 of 11 from 3. Anthony Davis, 33 points, 11 rebounds, shooting 57% from the field. DeAndre Jordan at the 5, we're going to kind of need to see, and that's the buzzer right there, damn. All right, let's finish it up real quickly here. Andrew Wiggins for this Warriors team doing classic Andrew Wiggins things that we saw from last season. 12 points, 7 rebounds, 2 of 5 from the 3. classic Andrew Wiggins scoring right there. Maybe a little lackluster, maybe a little bit. Steph Curry, 21 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds, first triple-double of the season for the man. Give the man credit. 2 of 8 from the 3, so it wasn't hitting, but they still won the game. And then they got Kevon Looney at the 5 here. We'll see if that's good, if that's going to be able to hold up here for this Warriors team. So overall, between the Warriors and the Lakers, I don't really like their 5s. DeAndre Jordan, then, Dwight Howard. We still like Dwight Howard off the bench here, but, he's not really a starter. He played 12 minutes. That's all he's been doing the last couple of seasons here, playing like 15 minutes coming off the bench here. So I don't know how great the 5s are going to be here for the Lakers, and we'll see how long Anthony Davis plays at the 5 because, he says, hey, I've got no problem playing the 5, but then, as the season progresses, he moves away from the 5. So we'll be interested to see how long, Anthony Davis plays at the 5 for the majority of the game, because if they don't have him at the 5, I'm not believing in DeAndre Jordan and Dwight Howard. It's just unfortunate. I like Dwight Howard off the bench. I don't like DeAndre Jordan in a starting role, though. So we'll see how that goes. But Lakers lose the first game, 121-114. Still no Klay Thompson. Truly unfortunate, but the Warriors get the win. Alrighty, folks. That is our 10, NBA Daily 10, folks. We'll see what happens tonight, and we'll come back at you tomorrow with our NBA Daily 10. We're also going to put betting in there as well. The first couple of games, we're really not going to be picking lines just to kind of get some nice, all right, what are these teams like now that they've got their new players and all that. So we'll take betting kind of maybe a couple of games, give it 2 or 3 games, and then we'll start giving our predictions and all that in our NBA Daily 10. Alrighty, so that was our NBA Daily 10, but we've got other things to do on this show, folks, and that is our Wednesday film study. Sheesh, we absolutely love it. Breaking down some of the more interesting games, interesting narratives, interesting plays, interesting players, teams overall from week 6 in the NFL, breaking it down a little bit more in depth, showing you what we were seeing, putting everything into context, and getting right to start talking about week 7 in the NBA or in the NFL come tomorrow when we start breaking down the matchups, predicting, reacting to the lines and all that, getting ready for Thursday Night Football, getting ready for the entire week 7 in the NFL. So without further ado, let's head over to our first matchup here, and I'm still seeing a lot of Tua slander, and it's not Tua, folks. Tua is the best thing on this Dolphins team. That's what it is. He's not the worst. He's not a bad quarterback. You could put him maybe in top 10, definitely top 12 potentially there. Make your arguments, and I will see if I agree with y'all, but I would definitely say potential top 10 quarterback here in this league. I wouldn't go top 5 just quite yet, but overall, I could definitely see this man being a top 10 quarterback. This Dolphins team, I've got no problem with y'all calling this Dolphins team overall trash. I kind of agree. Brian Flores is not the head coach. He is not a head coach. He's a great defensive coordinator. Don't get me wrong, but he's not a head coach. Look at Todd Bowles. He was not a head coach. He goes back to defensive coordinator, bingo, bango, Super Bowl winner. Not everybody is cut out to be a head coach, and frankly, no defensive-minded coaches really should be head coaches. It really should all be from the offensive perspective, putting up points on the board. That should be the main focus of a head coach. So yes, Brian Flores is not at the head coach. I agree with that. Our offensive coordinators, what the hell are we calling out here? We're gonna pull up some plays right here. The 4th down at the end of the game to go for it with tie game, 4th quarter, under 2 minutes left on your own side of the field, and you line up in the shotgun to go for it on 4th and 1, and then you hand off the ball. You don't even let Tua or Jacoby Brissett, because we've got plays up here to show it all. So it is not Tua, folks, and we're going to prove it here right now in our Wednesday film study. Tua's accuracy is so immaculate, folks. It's fantastic. So let's just watch the plays here. We just got to get to the film. So here we go. We're going to watch third downs, converting third downs. He was converting third downs the entire game, folks. Absolutely fantastic. And did we mention this is his first game back from a rib injury with a trash offensive line, going to a new country, a different country, and still performing first game back here? Absolutely fantastic. And everybody in the media still wants to clown this dude? What is that about? We are not getting getting it. And then the same people that clown Tua praise Sam Darnold, and that just makes absolutely no sense to us. But here we go. This touchdown drive, first game back in London. First drive, takes it down 13 plays, 85 yards for a touchdown, and converts multiple third downs. We've all got them all queued up here. Here we go. First third down. It's a 3rd and 9. 3rd and long. Oh my God. Can Tua do it? Of course he can. Here we go. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 at their own 26-yard line. Tua drops back to pass. Pocket's collapsing. He gets caught around the shoulder, but he's so big and strong and stands firm in the pocket. Look at his pocket presence right here. He's not phased, folks. We see Trey Lance dancing all over the pocket because he's uncomfortable in there. That's not Tua, folks. No. He stands tall in there. Almost gets brought down. Look at the strength of Tua. The defender for the Jaguars has his mitts all over Tua here, but he's able to wrestle out of it. Look at that. And then he's still keeping his eyes down the field. And then really can't step into this throw, but still is able to deliver it to Jalen Waddle right at the first down marker, picks up the first down, keeps the ball moving, and it results into a touchdown. And remember, when we broke this game down on Monday, remember we brought up the tweet of Chris Carter. He said, Tua doesn't have a strong arm. That's why he's never going to make it in this league. Referencing the interception play, which, yes, we've said it's atrocious. It's a very bad play, and we're going to watch another bad play by Tua here. But he's able to put that behind him, move forward. Aaron Rodgers throws a pick six. He throws another interception the very next drive. That's not what Tua does here, folks. But let's get back to this tweet here, and then we'll watch a bad play a little bit later. But let's watch this. This is all arm strength here by Tua. So Chris Carter, what are you saying here? Because one play says, he doesn't have a big arm because he didn't step into it. Not that he couldn't, he just didn't. He threw that interception flat-footed, but right here, getting taken down, can't step into this throw on 3rd down. This is just pure arm strength. He doesn't step into this throw, just launches it, and it gets there accurate as heck. You can't get any more accurate than this. Accurate than this under distress. Third down, first game back, everything like that. It's an absolutely fantastic ball right there to Jalen Waddle. Picks it up. So stop it with the Tua nonsense. Here we go. Next 3rd down on the same drive. 3rd and 6. No gimme here. You got to go and earn this 3rd down. Still a 3rd and little bit of long. This is still kind of classified as 3rd and long, folks. So here we go, 3rd and 6 at midfield. What does Tua do here? What magic brilliance does he show on this throw right here? Here we go. Drops back to pass. Plenty of time to throw, and boom, wide open to the tight end. And we already shouted out, Mike Gesicki here. We had him at an A- overall for his performance here. Fantastic, always showing out. And we forgot to mention, Tua didn't have his number 1 receiver in Devontae Parker in this game, so we had to throw to all these tight ends, which are still good. We're not knocking the tight ends here, but man, oh man, not a lot of weapons to go to. Jalen Waddle's been really kind of lackluster. He stepped up big time this season because Tua's so accurate and delivers the ball great. So that's why Jalen Waddle finally had his first best game of the season, because he was playing with Jacoby Brissett. Woo! Y'all are getting me fired up, folks. Yeah, I mean, this is a lot of energy that I've been having to keep pent up, because I was watching this game live and reading Twitter live and what everybody was saying, and this is all coming out now because we've got something to talk about. We're talking about it now, and all those feelings are coming right back of the anger and the rage and the just not understanding of what y'all are talking about with this dude. So, picks up the first down here again, 3rd and 6. Brilliant. Not dinking and dunking, not hoping your running back can make a move to kind of pick up 2 extra yards because you dinked it down 2 yards short of the first down. He's going to the first down marker. First down marker. You know how many times we go to Wednesday film study, and we're going to do it again? Just watching all the dink and dunk. We're going to watch Teddy Bridgewater. That's his MO, folks. So he doesn't dink and dunk when it's a 3rd down and you need to get 6 yards. If you need to get 6 yards, he's getting at least 6 yards. He picks up the first down. And again here, we get a 3rd and 3. Now this one's a 3rd and short, but he's done 3rd and long, 3rd and medium, 3rd and short. He's running the gauntlet here of 3rd down conversions. Here we go, 3rd and 3. What can Tua do here? Right outside the red zone at the 21-yard line. Dropping back to pass, plenty of time to throw, and boom, there it is. Jalen Waddle in an out route, folks. And you know how many times you've watched an out route and it's got to be absolutely precise and they overthrow it or underthrow it or uncatchable. Tua puts this one absolutely on the money. You can't look at this. This is brilliant accuracy. Brilliant accuracy on an out route. The angle of this ball has to be kind of right on the line. Can't throw it too deep. Can't throw it behind. So the defender can't come out and jump in front of the route and pick it off or anything. You have to throw this one outside. He throws it outside. That's another first down there for Tua. And it caps off with the touchdown, folks. Absolutely fantastic there. Big first drive by Tua. Alrighty, next drive I want to kind of take a little bit of a look at here is the touchdown drive after the interception. So yes, I acknowledge the interception was 100% Tua's fault. He threw it flat-footed. He had time to step into the throw. He kind of, second-guessed himself, was going to throw it, pulled it down, and then decided to throw it without stepping into it. That is 100% Tua's fault. I will give y'all that. It was very bad. But what did he do after? What did he do after that interception? He went down and scored a touchdown, folks, erasing it because the Jaguars could do nothing with the turnover. They went for it on 4th down, and I believe they got stopped. That's correct? Yes. Okay. So Tua takes over at his own 9-yard line. His own 9-yard line and goes all the way down for a touchdown. So let's watch this drive, folks. Let's watch this drive and see what Tua was working with here. They're down 4. He just came off of an interception, backed up in his own territory. What can Tua do here? Here we go. First play up. What do we get? Play action pass to boom, deep, wide open Mike Gesicki. Once again, shout out to Mike Gesicki. He was absolutely killing it this game, always wide open. And Tua comfortable, delivers the ball accurate as heck once again on target. So this kind of 20-yard pickup can go for another 5, 10 yards because he throws it accurately, folks. Alrighty, let's keep going here. Next play up, play action pass, and once again, hitting Mike Gesicki. He sees it instantly, getting the ball out of his hands quickly here, and once again, the accuracy. Watch the accuracy on this ball. He sees it immediately. He sees Mike Gesicki's able to get inside positioning here. He pulls it down and launches a strike right over the middle, right on target, so he can pick up another. This throw would have went for only 10 yards if he's tackled immediately, or if the ball's thrown bad and he can't really corral it for yards after the catch. It would have only went for 10 yards, but because of Tua's accuracy, it goes for another 5, 10 yards right there. Now over midfield in just 2 plays. Absolutely fantastic. The urgency was there. He saw it all. Fantastic. All right, next play up here. What do we get? At the Jaguars' 39-yard line. Here we go. Just a little bit of a setup screen. Gets it out to Jalen Waddle. Nothing really great here. No real separation and no real great blocking because Tua can't block. So obviously there's no good blocking, right? All right, but that brings up 2nd and 11. They lost a yard there on the screen pass. What can Tua do here? Here we go. 2nd and 11 from the Jaguars' 40-yard line. Ooh, play action. And boom, hands it off. The rushing attack wasn't good all day, but it brings up a 3rd and 6. Can Tua pick up another 3rd and 6, folks? There's no way, right? There's no way this garbage quarterback Tua could be picking up all these 3rd downs, according to y'all. Here we go, 3rd and 6. Tua dropping back to pass, and boom, another out route to Jalen Waddle. That is 100% on the money accurate. Not dinking and dunking, not leaving it up to chance or leaving it up to the defense making a bad tackle, not tackling. He gets it right. You need 6 yards. The ball's right there for 6 yards, and it's on the money, so the receiver can pick up another 2 yards. That's Albert Wilson this time, not Jalen Waddle. My apologies if I said Jalen Waddle. But the point still remains, folks. It's Tua delivering. Look at this. On this drive, 4 for 4 for 63 yards. Sheesh. Sheesh, you didn't have to flex on him like that. Damn. Let's watch him capitalize here. Here we go. 1st and 10, right outside the red zone at the Jaguars 23-yard line. Play action pass right over the middle. Once again, over the middle, folks. This man is going over the middle. And we know this is dangerous because you got the linebackers and you got the safeties getting it in that kind of soft spot over the linebacker before the safety without getting it incomplete, without throwing an interception, without getting the ball tipped. That takes finesse, that takes accuracy, and he's got them both right here. Once again, not afraid to hit the strike right over the middle of the field, and he's so confident when he throws these over the middle of the field throws, folks. He's not, maybe it's not there. I can, and then, his arm maybe not throwing it 100%, with the accuracy and the believability that it's going to get there, but he does it, folks. Just slings it. Watch him. Boom, and just look at that touch. Oh my God, down inside the 5-yard line. Bingo, bango, and that's Mac Hollins, another big tight end right here, getting it done for the Dolphins. Tua utilizing all the weapons needed here to, try to win this game. Unfortunately, the offensive play calling and, touching the player down on defense so they can call a timeout to kick a 1-second left field goal. It's just so bizarre here. Truly floundered big time here, but not Tua. Everybody but Tua floundered here. Look at that, and just look at that, the deep shot. Boom. All right, now we get them inside the 5-yard line. What's the flag for? Okay. It's not on the Dolphins. Here we go. Tua at the 2-yard line. Tua at the 2, folks. Ooh, this is going to get magical now. Here we go. Tua at the 2, under center, play action pass, and boom. Once again, the out route again that he's been throwing immaculate all game. Jalen Waddle's open, and he puts it right on him. Once again, the accuracy right here. If you don't put this ball 100% on Jalen Waddle, what happens? The defense comes up and makes a tackle, makes a stop a yard short. But because this ball is so precisely accurate, Jalen Waddle can catch it there and then reach across for the touchdown. Touchdown Dolphins because of Tua's great leadership, great accuracy. And then look at this, fired up, hugging Jacoby Brissett as Jacoby Brissett comes onto the field right there. He's got no problem, rooting up kind of the backup, and we're going to watch that in a second as well. We got more plays, folks. This is not the end of it. Don't worry, folks. We are going two straight hours of just watching Tua. Y'all messed with the big dog now, and now y'all are about to get chomped. So, great touchdown drive there by Tua to make up for the interception. Absolutely fantastic. Alrighty, we got more plays. Here we go. What's this one? All right, here we go. This is going to be another bad play by Tua. Not a lot of bad plays here by Tua. The interception in this one, the worst plays of the day for him. But what happens? He makes up for him. Made up with that interception, with the touchdown on the very next drive, and he's going to make up for this bad play right here. So let's watch this bad play. They're up 10-3 here. They're in the Jaguars' territory, 3rd and 2, and this is 8 minutes left in the second quarter here. This is a bad play by Tua. Let's watch it. Here we go. And it's a bad play just because he didn't make the right decision. That's all it was. But here we go. They're at the Jaguars 30-yard line, 3rd and 2. Here we go. Tua rolling out of the pocket here. And now here we go. I mean, you just got to tuck it and run with it. Look at all this open field. And I don't like Tua as a dual threat quarterback. I don't believe this man really has that great speed. He's got no Kyler Murray speed, no Lamar Jackson speed, no Patrick Mahomes speed. He doesn't even really have Ryan Tannehill speed. So I don't like him running the ball all the time, or even really kind of keeping it for the most part. But this right here, you've got to take it. Take what the defense gives you. Tua has to kind of start to learn to do that a little bit more, not that much. But right here, just tuck it and run with it. And it was looking like he was going to, but at the last second tries to dump it off, and this one just floats on him. And this would have been a touchdown if complete right here. But he was kind of, in the middle of, should I run, should I pass, and then pass, on the run, and it just gets away from him. So bad play here by Tua. I agree 100%, but they go for it on 4th and 2. And what does Tua do? Tua do on 4th and 2. Once again, Tua at the 2. Only needs 2 yards. It's going to get magical right here. Y'all ready? Here we go. 4th and 2. We got to skip a little bit more. They take a timeout. Here we go. 4th and 2. Tua. 4th and 2. Tua. Magical. Here we go. Tua. 4th and 2 at the 30-yard line. Dropping back to pass. Plenty of time. And boom. Slings it. Boom. Mac Hollins. Big time catch right there. Picking up the 2 yards. And once again, not even dinking and dunking. So the receiver has to go and outstretch for the extra yard. He's going for it all. Once again, clean pockets, so no need to dink and dunk, no need to get rid of the ball quickly, and then slings that ball in right there. Once again, look at the accuracy right on him. Gets him down inside the 10-yard line on 4th and 2. Confident, fantastic, absolutely brilliant by Tua again. Alrighty, and then here we go. It's not just Tua performing on the field, too. Y'all know we love leadership here, folks. We love to see the quarterbacks being true leaders on the field, off the field. And look at this. They bring in Jacoby Brissett, and we can tie this back into garbage play calling. So here we go. In this game, it was 3rd and 1 at this point at the 49-yard line. They need to get to the 50 for the first down. So what do? They bring in Jacoby Brissett, which is the right decision because Tua's not the beefiest. He's a little small. He's like 6 feet exactly. So, him on the quarterback sneak's not obviously the best option. You bring in Jacoby Brissett, a little bit more bigger, a little bit more beefier, and that's the quarterback you go with for the kind of QB sneak. So they line up like they're going to run a QB sneak on 3rd and 1. But the play calling right here, it's a call. It's a call. I don't mind it, but we're going to tie it back into the last play. So let's tie back into the last play, and then we'll get back to Tua. So here we go. They line up like they're going to QB sneak it. They play action, and then, it's just wide open here. And Jacoby Brissett does a real good job here to put it right on the money there, 20 yards down the field to pick up the first down. So I've got no problem with the play action call here and not running Jacoby Brissett up the middle. But now we tie it back into the very last play for the Dolphins in this game, where we're at kind of our own 45-yard line. It's 4th and 1. They decide to go for it, but they line Tua in the shotgun. What is that about? Line up in this same scenario, because you can go back to this play, because now the Jaguars are like, oh my God, are they going to play action again for the deep shot, or are they going to let Jacoby Brissett run it? And then this is the time where you let Jacoby Brissett just QB sneak up the middle for 1 yard and get it, not line up in the shotgun. It's so frustrating, irritating when teams line up for the shotgun on 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1. Now you're turning 3rd and 1, 4th and 1 into 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 4th and 5, 4th and 6. Just line them up under center and try to push your way, or let the running back do it. But don't line up in the shotgun on 4th and 1. Bring out this. This is what the offensive coordinators do. You use things in the first half of the game to bring back and then change in the second half the same look so the defense bites on it. You already set it up perfectly here early on in the game. And this was like first quarter, second quarter stuff, folks. And now the last play of the game, you decide to go in the shotgun? Come on. What is that? Trash play calling, not on Tua. Once again, have Tua be the offensive coordinator, head coach, quarterback, wide receivers, offensive line, running back, and the Dolphins will win the rest of the games this season. That's simple, folks. So that's that. So Jacoby Brissett picks up the first down. Fantastic. And who's celebrating on the sideline here? Tua didn't do this play, but there he is, getting energized, getting excited. Hell yeah, first down. Bingo, bango. Tua could have been moping like, oh, I didn't do it. Oh, are they going to try and use Jacoby Brissett a little bit more? But he's all for the team. Whatever's helping the team out here. Big time, great leadership right here by Tua. Absolutely love it. All right, we got a couple more here. Here we go. All right, here we go. We get a 3rd and 7. Here we go, 3rd and 7, another third down. Can Tua pick this one up? They're down 4 here, folks, down 17-13 here. And here we go, we get a 3rd and 7 in the third quarter, 8 minutes and 50 seconds left. The Dolphins at their own 40-yard line. It's 3rd and 7. Can they pick this up? Can Tua do another one? He's already done so much, but look at him. Stands tall in the pocket, delivers an absolutely great ball, past the line of scrimmage, and it picks up 15 yards. Absolutely fantastic. But watch Tua stand tall in the pocket, folks. Like I said, this pocket's collapsing. The offensive line for the Dolphins isn't that good. You could expect Tua, or you could potentially expect Tua, to dance around in the pocket a little bit, get a little bit of half beefy, wants to kind of get out of the pocket as soon as possible, as quick as possible, like we've seen some other quarterbacks do already this season, folks. But Tua doesn't do that. Watch him stand absolutely stoic in the face of all this pressure. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, how do you get this ball off? Look at this. This man is absolutely sandwiched between 4 offensive linemen and 4 defenders all matched up. Now, this is pretty good blocking at this point, but to get to this point, it didn't take good blocking. But then it's Tua just standing tall and once again not really able to step into this throw. So Chris Carter, where is that? Where is your take that he's got not a strong arm, has a weak arm? What are you talking about? Oh my God, and he's able to get the ball off, and it goes down to Jalen Waddle, and it's still accurate as heck. How is this ball? How is this pass? How did he get it off A? And how is it accurate as heck? And how did it go for the first down? Because Tua's fantastic. I mean, look at that. Look at this accuracy right in the hands. Oh my gosh, folks. Tua is fantastic. We said it on Monday, and we'll say it again. Pure passing, just talking about straight up pure passing. I take Tua over Lamar Jackson any day of the week, pure passing. Come at me, y'all. I don't care. Tua is a better passer than Lamar Jackson. I do not care what y'all say, folks. I am seeing it with my eyes. Alrighty, and then just to kind of wrap up here, let's watch Tua's best plays right here to see if there's anything we missed here. Look, we've already watched this play, so we don't really care. We can skip this one, but once again, the first down pickup on third and 9. We get a 1st and 15 here. First drive play action pass. Once again, boom, pulls the ball down quickly, confident with the ball. 1st and 15, and he picks it up. I mean, we know quarterbacks that would dink and dunk on 1st and 15. Tua doesn't do that. 3rd and 6 here. Again, boom, over the middle of the field, wide open. We've watched this one. Fantastic. What else do we got? Next play up. Let's go to the next play. Here we go. Boom. We've watched this one. The 3rd and 3. That's out route. This one to Jalen Waddle is so freaking great, folks. Those out routes, they get away from quarterbacks, folks. It's a hard throw to make because of the angle and how you have to throw it. But here it is, Tua. And then he steps up in the pocket, utilizing his legs on 2nd and 7 in the red zone. Sheesh. This is what we like, with Tua. And that's why we were so dumbfounded that he didn't pick up the other 3rd down with his legs. And then here we go. The touchdown pass here, folks. The touchdown pass once again on a slant route. It's out of his hands quickly. Look at this. He turns around, instantly sees it on the money. Look at this, on the money. And Jalen Waddle's able to go inside for the touchdown. The accuracy is so amazing, folks. I would say he's got top 3 quarterback accuracy. If we're just talking about accuracy with the ball, like this right here, going to Mike Gesicki, just getting it over that linebacker. Oh my sheesh. 4th and 2. We know how this one ends, folks. We know how this one ends. Here we go. 4th and 2. Drops back to pass. We'll watch it again. Boom. Look at the strike. Look at the strike, folks. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, folks. All right, we get a 2nd and 10. 35 seconds left, trying to do something right before halftime. He's going deep. Bingo, bango, on the money right here. And the receiver's able to get out of bounds as well. Tua's accuracy, 3rd and 4. Can he pick up a 3rd and 4, folks? We've seen him pick up so many before. And here he goes. He's going to take off. Boom. Once again, this is how Tua should recognize and utilize his legs right here. Not, as a safety blanket. Nothing open here. Well, I could take it. Yeah, no linebackers within 15 yards of me. Yeah, I can take it. That's what we want to see. Tua stepping up on the pocket on 2nd and 14, deciding to take off with it. Picks up 7 yards, makes it a manageable 3rd down. The smartness, the IQ. Here we go. The very next play, 3rd and 7. Here we go. Tua getting swamped in the pocket. That's the ball to Jalen Waddle right there, folks. Absolutely magnificent. All right, and then we've seen this one. This is the touchdown drive we've seen. We don't need to relive this. We could, but we don't need to. What else do we get here? And that is it. So absolutely well done by Tua. The man can play. I don't want to hear about any of these garbage narratives. They're garbage narratives, folks. I don't like like I said, I don't like to say that about anybody's take or anybody's opinion, but it's a garbage take. It's a garbage, lazy, uninformed, non-realistic take. That's all it is, folks. Saying that Tua can't play, it's a garbage, lazy, non-existent, no evidence to back it up take. That's what it is, folks. So if y'all want to keep spewing the garbage, y'all can do that. We don't do that over here at Takes by Fans. We never. When was the last time we spewed garbage on the show? We just defeated the machines. What are y'all talking about? We took the Titans plus 6 points. Could you imagine a home team getting 6 points there when they're a good team? Oh my goodness. So we don't spew garbage out here, folks. We see the garbage spewed, and we kind of tell y'all, hey, don't get too comfortable in that garbage spewed take because it's a little wrong or uninformed or something like that. So I don't know what more we can tell you about Tua, folks. We'll break them down again next week if the narratives are still there, which so far, by Wednesday, they are still there. So it's not Tua, folks. It's not Tua. It's everybody else. I'll agree. You can blame it on anybody else. I don't care. I agree. You can make your argument. I would agree. Whatever you say about this Dolphins team, it's usually correct. Not Tua. Not Tua. Not even close to Tua, folks. So Tua's fantastic. Tua's the best quarterback in the league. Obviously proven right here, folks. Alrighty, let's move on to our next game up here in our Wednesday film study. And we got to take a little look at this Rams-Giants game. Obviously, we don't care about this Giants team anymore. This Giants team is unfortunate. Their season's over. I hate to be, the bearer of bad news for Giants fans. It's over. You've got to get rid of Jason Garrett. Joe Judge probably shouldn't stay, but, I don't think he's the main problem here. Jason Garrett is definitely the more person to blame here because there's no reason this offense should be this lackluster, and there's no reason why Daniel Jones, should not be coming into his own at this point in his career. Sheesh. So you got to get rid of Jason Garrett, 100%. The sooner the better. Maybe you can salvage this season if you do it right now, but they have not done it right now, so unfortunate. So we're not looking at anything with this Giants team, and we're still a tiny bit concerned with this Rams team. And I know, yes, they're 5-1. They just blew out the Giants. They put up 38 points. Matthew Stafford had 6 incompletions. You guys are probably saying, well, what are you talking about? Why are you still, concerned with this team? It's because of those incompletions, folks. And we're going to watch every single Matthew Stafford incompletion here. Incompletion, he took 2 sacks. We're going to see why he took the sacks, why nothing open, because we see him. Yes, they're putting up the points, and yes, they're putting up the yards and all that. And yes, Matthew Stafford, for the most part, is looking very good here. But the overall accuracy, we see him missing like wide open throws, like throws he should never be missing, folks. So that's still concerning with us because we saw it here in this Giants game. We saw it a couple of times, so now we have to break down every single incompletion here to see, is it Matthew Stafford just missing wide open throws? We know a couple weeks ago it was Cooper Kupp with the drops, but I mean, this has been sprinkled in. I mean, this is why we were kind of falling off the Rams for about a week. And, we didn't set the bar at the time officially, but we were like, we need to see something great from kind of Matthew Stafford. And then he showed us something great in the second half in that Seattle game. So we were like, okay, maybe he's kind of gotten over it here. And, the reason why we're concerned with all these potential wide open, missed incompletions here is because, yes, they could beat the Giants, but what happens when they face a good team like they faced the Cardinals? Matthew Stafford wasn't 100% on the money for that game, not getting it done in the red zone, and they lose that game. The Bills, Josh Allen, once again, we were a little concerned with how the Bills were winning, and y'all told us that we were crazy, and the machines were threatening to take over the world because of that take. And what happened? They faced the Titans, another good, solid team, and they lose by 3 because, of all those concerns that we had. So let's watch all of these incompletions here by Matthew Stafford. Are they on Matthew Stafford for not putting the ball accurately as heck, which Tua would never do, obviously, as we just saw? Or is it the receivers not catching it because we know Cooper Kupp had a little bit of a game where he was a little off? So we've got them all queued up here. So let's see what we get, and let's see where Matthew Stafford was placing all of these balls. So the first incompletion here is actually the first throw of the game here, if you could believe it or not, for Matthew Stafford. So let's see. Was this on Matthew Stafford? He's got 6 incompletions. Here we go. First one. Play action pass, Matthew Stafford. wide open, and it's way behind the receiver right here. So watch this play. He throws it a little late as well. We get a crossing routes off the right side here. So here it is. This is when he's going to throw the ball here, trying to hit this receiver crossing over the middle of the field, and this is the right throw right here. This is wide open. This is wide open right here, but you have to put it 100% accurate. It's behind. You see the receiver have to turn, and it can only get one hand on it, and unfortunately cannot bring it in with one hand. Yeah, it's tough to do a one-handed catch here, but this is wide open. There's like one defender within 3 yards of him, and then another defender within like 5 yards of him. This must be complete. You can throw this one. You can throw this one open as well. You don't have to kind of throw this one in a tight window. There's no reason for this ball to be thrown behind the receiver here. You've got this 10 yards of open space that you can fit the ball in here, but he throws it behind and it's incomplete. That's 100% on Matthew Stafford right there. That should never not be complete. This should never not be complete, folks. Bad incompletion there. So that's one on Matthew Stafford. Let's kind of get a track written down on the record. So we got one for Matthew Stafford, for Matthew Stafford being trash, and against Matthew Stafford being trash. So one of the incompletions is 100% on his head. It's on his head, folks. All right, second incompletion comes on the same drive here, a couple of plays later. And they also struggled in the first quarter as well. Once again, another reason for potential concern here, because the Rams got out to a slow start offensively, and if this Giants team was good, they could have, made it tough for this Rams team to kind of come back. But all the Giants could do was score a field goal and go up 3-0 at the end of the first quarter, and then that's when the Rams truly take off 28 points in the second quarter. All right, here we go. Second incompletion here. Across midfield in the Giants territory on 1st and 10. Here we go. Let's see what Matthew Stafford decides to do with this ball. Here we go. Under center, play action pass. Going over the middle of the field, and this is high as heck. Holy moly. Trying to go over the middle of the field again. Let's see if this is open as well. Take it slow here. Yeah, and this is open. You've got Cooper Kupp right here. You throw this one, in front of the receiver. There's no defender that can get there in time, but he throws this one way too high inside and high as heck, leading him right into the defender for a big hit. So once again, Matthew Stafford not being accurate on this ball. This is on Matthew Stafford right here. You must place this ball right on him. Place it right on him, or just throw it a little bit kind of shorter. There's no reason. Once again, there's options to go to throw this ball in open space, but Matthew Stafford just doesn't put it right on the money and puts Cooper Kupp, I believe that's Cooper Kupp, in a real bad situation. Another one 100% on Matthew Stafford. Jeez. All right, and then we get Matthew Stafford taking a sack here on 3rd and 10 at the Giants' 38-yard line. You pick up about 3 yards here. You can kick a field goal, but he actively takes the team out of field goal range. Let's see. Did he have a chance to go somewhere with the ball that he pulled it down? We've seen that before by him as well. So let's see what he's doing here on this sack play. Here we go. In the shotgun at the Giants' 38-yard line. Dropping back to pass, plenty of time to throw, decides to kind of try to run with it. He sees pressure, so he gets a little kind of worried in the pocket. Once again, we didn't see Tua have this kind of antsy in the pocket legs. And here we are, Matthew Stafford, the first time, antsy in the pocket, wanting to get away. There's plenty of time to throw this ball. You don't need to kind of get out of the pocket here. Let's see, is there anything open? Nothing really open here. You got to kind of check it down right here at this point. Maybe you can hit this wide receiver going towards the right sideline, trying to hit him like right here. Definitely throws that Matthew Stafford can make, but this sack kind of on him. I get nothing's open right here, but you can still kind of dink it down. So not 100% on Matthew Stafford, kind of 50%. We won't kind of judge this one because it was a sack, but once again, taking his team out of field goal range. Maybe they go for it at the 38-yard line. Maybe they try a long field goal, but maybe they also still punt. But either way, they don't get that decision now because now they're backed up at the 50-yard line. You've got to punt it there. So that was their first drive of the game. Second drive of the game here, it's a 3-and-out, and we get a pass incomplete and a 7-yard sack. So let's watch the incompletion, see if that's his fault, and then we'll get to the sack. Once again, Matthew Stafford taking a sack, never great. Here we go, 1st and 10, and that great field position. Look at this field position. They're starting at the Giants' 42-yard line, and they go 3-and-out and can't get any points. Once again, a little concerning if you are going against a good team. The Giants, we know, are unfortunately not good. No disrespect. but we see them play, folks. That's not good football. But here we go. Matthew Stafford, play action pass, plenty of time to throw, and this was a tough fit in there. Tries to throw it over the middle of the field. Great defense here by the Giants not to give that kind of space right there, and the defender's able to tip it away. So that is not on Matthew Stafford. Trying to fit it in there. I don't mind the trying, fit it in there. Unfortunately, broken up. So not on Matthew Stafford there. So, okay. But now we get a 7-yard sack. Let's see what this was like. 3rd and 4 at the Giants' 35-yard line. Once again, taking them out of field goal range. Kind of the 35 is like, hey, we'll go for it. It'd be like a 50, 55-yarder, but hey, we're still comfortable going with that. Most kickers are. But Matthew Stafford takes another real bad sack here where you had a chance to get points on the board, and they were down 3-0 at this point in the game. So, I mean, really not good. So here we go. Matthew Stafford takes a sack. Let's see. Could he have avoided it? Should he have thrown the ball? Let's see what this one's looking like. Here we go. Empty backfield, drops back to pass. Plenty of time to throw, and then doesn't feel the edge rusher coming off. There was a lane to kind of take off and run with, but he goes left instead of right. And he gets brought down for the sack. Let's see. Was there anything open by the time? Yeah, right here. Oh, my God. Is this Tyler Higbee? Is this a rub route here? You've got this dude wide open, 2 seconds, and Matthew Stafford is looking towards the right side of the field. It's trips to the right. So, yeah, you're running, you're scheming somebody on that side to be open, and it's open right there, right off the rip at the first down marker. He's literally looking right at him. Matthew Stafford is looking right at this dude wide open and decides not to throw it and looks back towards the middle of the field and then gets taken down. This is what we're concerned with, folks. I honestly think I may have made a little bit of a wrong decision right here. I'm moving the Ravens to number 3, folks. This one has been weighing on me all after the show. It's like, I really think I got it wrong. I've got to switch it now, folks. We've got to make it an impromptu switch to our power rankings. This is real bad work here by Matthew Stafford overall. Oh, my goodness. So we're moving the Ravens from number 4 to number 3 on our power rankings because we had Rams at 3 and Ravens at 4. I want to switch them. It's real. This is concerning. Yes, they're still winning games, obviously, but this is what we do here on the show. We go a little bit more in depth, seeing what they're doing in the games here, and this is very concerning when they're facing a good team. And remember, their one loss is to a good team in the Cardinals, and they were at home for that game. So if they're going to go deep in the playoffs, Matthew Stafford cannot be making these mistakes. These are not mistakes a Matthew Stafford level of quarterback should be making, and we just seen like 4 already in the first quarter. Man, oh man, not good. So well done for the Ravens. Well done for the Ravens. They're the new number 3 team, and we're moving the Rams back to number 4. Has to be done. Alrighty. So this was real bad. So that's 100% on Matthew Stafford there. This incomplete, or this sack, I'm going to put it on the 4 column right there. Man, I can't believe you missed this throw. I can't. It's bad. This is bad. This is real bad, folks. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, here we go. Now, in the second quarter, everything starts going good. Touchdown drive. They have to punt, but then they get the ball back off an interception, and then they score another one. So, you kind of erase everything, but if the Giants were a good team, you're not getting 28 points in a quarter, folks. I don't care what team you are. You're not scoring 28 points. That's 4 touchdowns in one quarter. This may be the first time this has ever happened in NFL history, honestly. Maybe like 10 times max this has ever happened where a team puts up 28 points in one quarter alone. Let me see if I can bring that up quickly. How many times has an NFL team scored 28 points in one quarter? If we can't get a result just like that, we're not searching around. We're not searching around for this one. Here we go. Browns 28 points were the most scored in first quarter by any team in NFL history. And this was last year in the first quarter, though. And this was against the Steelers in the playoff game, I believe, where everything went abysmal. But that's in the first quarter. No team has ever scored 28 points. So maybe no team has ever scored 28 points in the second quarter. So right there, folks, that's all we need to see. That's really all we need to see. That's all we need to see right there to back up our claim. So, fantastic. So, we can't count on this Rams team doing this. So, this is why it's concerning, folks, when they face a good team. But let's get back to it. Here we go. Next incompletion here comes on this touchdown drive. First play of the game here, or of this drive right here. It's a pass incomplete. And once again, great starting field position. This is why, once again, you are able to put up 28 points in a quarter because of good starting field position, because of takeaways, because of pick sixes and all that. So the Matthew Stafford starts at the 12-yard line right here of the Giants. So once again, Matthew Stafford struggling in the red zone. Another reason why we're a little concerned with this Rams team and just moved him down a spot. Here we go. Matthew Stafford. Play action pass, rolling out to the right, pressure there, rolling back to the left, tries to get it there, and this is a real good play. Now, this is a good play by Matthew Stafford. Unfortunate, just a incomplete drop by the running back going on a wheel route right there. Great escapability here with Matthew Stafford, slings it, fantastic, and then there it is. I mean, that's right in the hands right there. Maybe a tad high if you want to truly nitpick it. Maybe, but I don't even believe that. So, oh, yeah, this one's not on Matthew Stafford. And, tying this back to the Chiefs of, yes, they won the game, but they still were committing the turnovers. Yes, they go on in the second half and the Chiefs do what the Chiefs do. So, it just kind of overshadows it. But it's still, if you're doing this, it's going to continue to do it for the rest of the season. You must clean it up now, early on in the season against bad teams. That is the opportunity to clean it all up so you can move forward, have the confidence, have the muscle memory, have it all out on the film and just kind of that repertoire and chemistry with the receivers and all that. So as you progress, so yes, obviously it didn't come back to hurt them in this game against the Giants. That's not what we're saying. But moving forward, bettability, buyability, believability in all these teams, this is the concerning part. So this one is not on Matthew Stafford. We can give 1 point not to Matthew Stafford there. Alrighty, next incompletion we got kind of two in a row a little bit. Second quarter, third drive. We get a pass incomplete, and then we're also going to watch this 3rd and 6 run here by Matthew Stafford. He scrambles. Once again, was there anything open that he missed? Why did he scramble? He didn't pick it up. We know he's not a dual threat quarterback. He doesn't pick it up, and they have to punt the ball. But let's go to this pass incomplete here first, and then we'll get to the run on the very next play. So here we go. At the 30-yard line, and what's the score at this point? 14-3, still in the game. This is not a game-over situation, so they just went 3 and out because of this. Not great. Once again, if you're facing a good team, potentially not goodness ensues for the game. But here we go. Matthew Stafford at his own 30-yard line. Under center, play action pass. Plenty of time to throw this one. Goes over the middle of the field, and this should have been intercepted. This should have been intercepted. Double covered, and he throws it right at the defender. Unbelievable. Was there anything open here? Was there anything open right here? You get, I think this is Cooper Kupp going on a little bit of a out route flat potential wheel developing. Matthew Stafford's not looking over here. You've got to dump it down. Everything else is decently covered down the field. Even Darrell Henderson, the running back, is kind of giving you an out right here, but you throw this one into double coverage. Just look at the corner safety making a play on this ball. I think it's a safety right here. Let's watch this one more time. The safety coming down. No, it's the corner. It's the corner taking the wide receiver and then coming back to it. This is a real bad ball there by Matthew Stafford. Of everything that you could have thrown, you've thrown it into very tight coverage that could have gotten picked if a corner was a little bit better. That's 100% on Matthew Stafford again. And if this was picked, the Giants down 14-3, get the ball at the Rams 40-yard line. And if they score a touchdown, make it 14-10. Momentum's with the Giants. I don't know if Matthew Stafford can come back. I don't know. So, bad on Matthew Stafford there. And then let's watch the run on the very next play. So it's 3rd and 6 off the incompletion. Matthew Stafford, empty backfield, decides just to run with this ball. Let's see if this was the right decision. So here we go. Drops back to pass. Plenty of time to throw. He steps up in the pocket. And he's not going to be breaking tackles. He's definitely 3 yards short there. Lowers his shoulder. Let's see, was there anything open he should have thrown? Right in the middle of the field, dude. Oh, my God. Once again, trips to the side, and he's not watching the right play get open. This dude is wide open right at the marker over the middle of the field. You throw it right, folks. There's nobody within 10 yards of this man. And he misses it. He misses it. Oh my, it's open right there, folks. This is 1,000% wide open. You must take it over the middle of the field, and that picks up the first down. Matthew Stafford decides to escape out of the pocket and tries to beat 3 defenders for the first down. Yeah, Matthew Stafford, you're not that big. You're not a spring chicken anymore. Oh my God, that's 100% on Matthew Stafford again. That's 5 big mistakes here by Matthew Stafford on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plays. 8 bad plays. 5 are solely on Matthew Stafford. Solely. We got 2 more plays to go. We got 3 more plays, 2 interceptions and 1 more incompletion. So let's watch the first interception here. He still had 2 interceptions, folks. Really not good. All right, here we go. This interception came at, I'm assuming, a Hail Mary, so probably can't put any blame on him, so let's double check to make sure. 10 seconds left in the first half, just trying to do something at their own 40-yard line here, maybe come away with some points. Goes over the middle of the field and tipped and picked. Let's watch this one. It's not a Hail Mary. Let's see if he could have gotten into field goal position here with this throw. Steps up in the pocket. Delivers this ball a little bit too high. Let's take this one in the broadcast just to kind of get a better sense of a ground level angle, because we do see Cooper Kupp, I believe, have to kind of jump and outstretch his hands. So once again, the accuracy, let's just focus sheerly on the accuracy right here by Matthew Stafford. So ball, little bit, no, that's not really that high. That really should have been caught there. Let's watch this one more time. Cooper Kupp right here up at the top of the screen. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, that hits him right in the hands. That's got to be caught by Cooper Kupp. So once again, when Matthew Stafford puts it on him, Cooper Kupp struggles. When Cooper Kupp's wide open, Matthew Stafford misses him. So they truly, and I know, Cooper Kupp still had like 100 and something yards this game, and it was all good, 130 yards, leading receiver, all that. I understand it, folks, but we're talking about concerning when the game is tight, when no mistakes can be made. Will they make mistakes still? Alrighty, we got 2 more plays. Here we go, and then we'll move on to our next film study. But here we go in the fourth quarter here. We get an incomplete pass, and then we get an incompletion. Now, the game's over at this point, 38-30 for this Rams team. But let's see what Matthew Stafford was looking like here on this incomplete ball. Let's take it back to the sideline, and then we'll watch his second interception. So the first interception, not his fault. We can put that one on not Matthew Stafford. All right, here we go. The incompletion. Here we go. Fourth quarter goes out to the out route. And once again, an out route that we just saw Tua complete after complete after complete. Matthew Stafford still can't make this throw. Here we go. Just tries to hit it. It's way behind. It's late. The velocity on the ball's not there. And it's easily broken up. So that's on Matthew Stafford. And then the interception here. Here we go. Let's see what the interception's looking like. All right, here we go. Matthew Stafford on 3rd and 8. At his own 36-yard line, drops back to pass and throws flat-footed wildly. Throws flat-footed wildly over the middle of the field right here. Truly trash. This is real bad. Nothing really open. You can dump it off to Cooper Kupp right here. This picks up potentially the first down if you put it on the money. Yeah, right here. You've got to dump it off to Cooper Kupp. Maybe he was trying to go there. Let's bring it down to the broadcast because this may have gotten tipped at the line. Let's double check here. Can't see it from the above sideline angle. So let's take it down here to ground level and see if this was tipped at the line of scrimmage, because it did seem like he was trying to hit Cooper Kupp over the middle of the field here. This ball just kind of sails on him. Okay, but he was trying to go to Cooper Kupp. Ball sails on him because of the pressure, and he throws kind of off the ground. So not going to put that one 100% on Matthew Stafford. We'll do a little half. So out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 plays that we've seen, 6 plays are 100% on Matthew Stafford, 3 are 100% not on Matthew Stafford, and a half is on Matthew Stafford and company. So overall, we are still a little concerned with this Rams team. They must clean this all up. Matthew Stafford, he's never been in a position where every game they are in it, every game they have a chance to win, every game they are usually going to be favored, and Matthew Stafford gets a little lackadaisical on some of these throws here, and that's going to be a little concerning as we continue to go through the season, as games ramp up, as teams get their kind of act together, and as we head into the playoffs, you're going to see better and better and better teams, and Matthew Stafford must be prepared to play a full quarters of great football. I don't think we've seen that from him yet this season, unfortunately. Alrighty, next game up here we got to take a look at is Texans and Colts, because Davis Mills, you're a fraud. You're a fraudster, Davis Mills. We just watched him last week in our film study, and we were buying the man. He was looking cool, calm, collected, confident, and that was the biggest thing. His confidence in throwing, confidence in standing tall in the pocket, confidence in throwing the ball over the middle of the field against a Bill Belichick defense. We saw that all last week, and then this week they put up 3 points. He can't move the ball. They can't score. All of that. So what the hell has happened in the last week? And what makes it so frustrating, yes, we took the Texans plus 10 in our picks this week because we were buying Davis Mills, but also they were in this game. They were in this game. We're going to go all the way up until the point of this interception right here and watching Davis Mills on these drives right here because they were in the game. Going into halftime, they were only down 10-3. You're down 10-3 at halftime. That's a win for the Texans. Just unfortunately, Davis Mills and company couldn't get it together. And then the first drive, they make the Colts first drive out of halftime go 3-and-out. They get the ball down 7. First drive out of halftime, you have the potential to tie up the game and make it a game now. But Davis Mills throws an interception. Colts take advantage at the 28-yard line, go down for a touchdown, and then it's game over from there because now, I mean, the game's opened up. It's not close anymore. The defense can't rely on the offense. The offense can't move the ball, and it's game over. So let's see what led up to this. Why could Davis Mills not move the ball? What is going on here? So here we go. Let's take some of these drives here and some key plays on this drive, and let's see what Davis Mills was looking like. So let's take this 2nd and 12 incompletion, and then we get a 3rd and 12 that only goes for 6 yards. Dink and dunk by the man, not truly airing it out. Was there anything open? Let's watch Davis Mills here. Here we go. This is 2nd and 12 incomplete. Let's see why. Here we go. 4 wide, dumps it off, tries to hit the running back out of the backfield real quickly on a little bit of a wheel route, a little bit of just a go route. Just pressure came there immediately. Pressure was in his face immediately. That was the right decision to go with the ball. Unfortunately, the running back wasn't ready for it because he was not expecting it to be thrown literally 1 second. So we can't even put this on Davis Mills. That running back's got to chip this defensive end coming around the edge, I think. Yeah, that's bad. That's not on Davis Mills, though. So that incompletion, not on Davis Mills. Okay. But now we get a 6-yard pass on 3rd and 12, and you know we hate the dink and dunk when you've got to get it to the marker. Let's see if this was the right decision made by Davis Mills here. And this was the opening drive, and this is just a setup screen. Okay, so setup screen, nothing on Davis Mills here. He puts it accurately. He gets the ball out accurately, so the receiver can get upfield quickly. That's decent throw by Davis Mills. So on the first drive, nothing really wrong with Davis Mills there. All right, then we get the second drive here. All right, they're driving here. 11 plays, 44 yards. Everything's looking great, but then it starts to stall here. They get a 2nd and 16, and it goes for 8 yards. Let's watch this one. Makes it 3rd and manageable. Let's see if he made the right read on this throw. And it definitely, I mean, he's getting the ball out of his hands quickly here, folks. Sheesh. I mean, here we go. 1 Mississippi. 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds. He's getting the ball out of his hands, just going quickly on a in route, just a slant route there. So that's a good call there by Davis Mills. But then we get a 3rd and 8 here. He sets up 3rd and manageable. I mean, that's all the second down was trying to accomplish there. But then he takes a sack here. Why did he not get rid of this ball right here? Did he have any time? So let's see. Here we go. Davis Mills on 3rd and 8, takes a sack. Let's see why. Pressure is there. Oh my God. This Texans offensive line is not good, or the Colts defensive line is absolutely amazing. Because so far, Davis Mills is having no time to throw this ball. Here we go. By the time he would have to throw this ball, nothing is open or even looking to be open. And then he goes down for the sack. So, alrighty, maybe this isn't on Davis Mills. Maybe we should be concerned with this Texans offensive line not protecting him because he is having no time to throw. All right, let's keep it up to see if that's truly the case here. We get their 3rd drive in the first quarter. We get an incomplete, and then they run the ball to make it 3rd and 5, but then a negative 4-yard pass. So I'm assuming a screen pass, getting the ball out of his hands quickly. But let's see. Let's watch this first down incompletion. Drive starters, all of that. Now you're 2nd and 10. You got to run the ball. But let's see. Here we go. And they got great starting field position. They're at the Colts 40-yard line. They've got to capitalize on this drive. They must capitalize on this drive. But here we go. Play action pass by Davis Mills. Solid time to throw right here. And he just throws it way too high, trying to hit a little bit of a hitch route on the left sideline. And it's just way too high, tightly covered as well. Let's see if there was anything else to go with on this pass. And by the time he throws it, nothing else is open. He tries to take this shot, and it's just, that's a tough ball to complete. So Davis Mills, he took a shot, unfortunately didn't go. But now it brings up 3rd and 5. Let's watch Davis Mills. We're not going to blame him on that last incompletion. Here we go, Davis Mills, and it's just a setup screen that goes nowhere, and that's great defense by the Colts. Nothing on Davis Mills. So, all right, we could still maybe buy Davis Mills. This is good. This is good. I thought we were going to have to sell Davis Mills coming into this. Okay, this is good, folks. But let's keep it up here. Hopefully he doesn't show anything bad. Here we go. The next drive, it results into a field goal. So let's see why this drive kind of stalled a little bit down here. All right, so we get a 3rd and 5. Where do I want to? Let's go. Oh, okay. Is this where we want to go? BD. What did I say? BD. What did I? I got codes. I got little codes written to myself here. What do I want to say with BD? BD. Oh, maybe BP. Big play. Where's the big play at here? We got a big play on this drive? No big play on this drive. Interesting. Okay. I don't know what these notes mean. All right, let's take it here from just 3rd and 5 incompletion at the 13-yard line. I mean, they have to settle for a field goal here. Let's see them settle for the field goal here. Here we go. Davis Mills in the red zone from the 13-yard line, and it's 3rd and 5. Got to pick this up here. Here we go. Let's see what he does with this ball. And we accidentally moved off of it. Here we go. Back at it. 3rd and 5 from the 13. Here we go. Davis Mills, what do you got? Decent time to throw, and almost throws a pick here. Real bad double cover, trying to hit a little bit of an out route in the end zone here. And this is not where to go with the football. This is where you got to go with the football right here. You got to throw it open a little bit. But let's go back to it. That's a real bad throw by Davis Mills that really should have been intercepted. And they're lucky they got 3 points. So this was the only 3 points they got all game. So if Davis Mills threw a pick right here, they get shut out. Not great. So let's see. Was there anywhere else to go with the ball right here? By the time he throws it, he's going to throw it right now. Nothing's open. I mean, over the middle of the field, it is open. This is where you got to go with the ball. You got to go to, I think that's Brandon Cooks right there. Over the middle of the field right there. But he tries to take this shot for the touchdown. It's 3rd and 5. You can pick up a first down and, have a couple more cracks at the end zone. But it's right here. This is where you go with the ball. It's just a slant route right here by number 15. And he's open. You put this on the money. He turns it upfield, and then he's one-on-one with this safety over the middle of the field. So Davis Mills not reading it right here. This was the first bad play that we've seen by Davis Mills, 100% on him, and it almost was picked. I mean, you can't go there with the ball. There was somebody else wide open. So this one is 100% on Davis Mills, and it did cost them kind of 7 points because of it. So they could have been down 10-7 instead of 10-3 at this point. All right, what else do we get here? We got a couple more plays we want to quickly take a look at. All right, here we go. This is what we wanted to see. Here we go on this punting drive. So after they score the field goal, they make the Colts punt, and they get the ball back, and they have an opportunity to kind of go big and potentially tie up the game here. Let's watch this play right here. We get a 3rd and 7, and Davis Mills goes big here. So let's celebrate Davis Mills a little bit. We don't want to, get down on him too much right here. Not that we are truly down that much on the man. But here we go. Let's see if he can win us back a little bit here. Davis Mills goes big, and there it is, wide open, puts the ball right on the money. Just a little bit of a out route on the right sideline, and he sees it. He throws it decently open, and there it is, 20 yards down the field. Big play, gets out of bounds. Fantastic. Now the clock is kind of working against them. 2-minute drive right here, 40 seconds left after that incompletion, but we get a pass incomplete and a sack. Let's see, was there opportunities to potentially get into scoring potential before halftime? So here we go. 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line. Davis Mills dropping back to pass. Tries to hit. Receiver falling down. We might have to bring this one in the broadcast, but let's keep it here. Was there anywhere else to go with the ball right here? Was this the right decision? That was kind of the right decision right here. Got to get it off quickly. And let's bring this one down in the broadcast side to go ground level to see if this was accurate or not. So let's watch this one. Here we go. 2nd and 4. They've got 2 timeouts. Can throw the ball over the middle of the field. Could potentially make this a tie game going into halftime. Tries to... That's just a shot, and that's not even close to accurate. So that's a little bit on Davis Mills right there. And then on the next play, we get a 5-yard sack. Not great. Let's take this one in the sideline view so we can get all the routes open to see if there was anything that he missed. So here we go. 3rd and 4. Once again, you can do whatever you want with this ball. You've got 2 timeouts at the 46-yard line. 3rd and 4. Here we go. Just goes down for a sack and really just instantly ate up. So this Colts defensive line was really wrecking havoc all game long. By the time he would have to throw this ball, there is really nothing. There is nothing open right there. And then he gets taken down for a sack. So yeah, the entire first half, it's really not on Davis Mills. Just no time to throw this ball, and this offensive line not holding up. And let's finish here with this interception throw. Was this on Davis Mills? Last play we're gonna watch here before the game really gets kind of blown out. So let's watch Davis Mills' interception. Here we go. 1st and 10. I mean, still only down 7. Like we said, plenty of time to throw. Goes over the middle and just does not see that defender. Doesn't put enough air underneath this ball. Once again, why we praise Tua so much, because he's able to get it over the linebackers and drop it right before the safety over the middle of the field. So this is open right here. This is open. But Davis Mills just underthrows this ball, and that's a great job and a great read and a great jump and a great catch by this Colts linebacker right there. Absolutely fantastic. So overall, Davis Mills, I think we're still on the side of Davis Mills, that he's a solid rookie getting better every single week. Just unfortunately has no time to really throw this ball this game because of the Colts defensive line. So we are still buying Davis Mills heading into week 7. Not a lot. I mean, this Colts team, like we said, I mean, that offensive line was kind of horrendous, but we will still buy this team a little bit. Alrighty, next up here that we got to take a little bit of a look at is Baker Mayfield struggles. Cardinals, Browns here in our next film study. Baker Mayfield struggled mightily in the first going. Now, he still stayed the course. They were down 20-0, and then they, made it a game 23-14 going into halftime, but then he fumbles. So let's see why these drives kind of stalled in the first quarter, because they did get down big. They got down 20-0. We like the resilience here in this Browns team overall to kind of put that behind them and go down and score back-to-back touchdowns. But, I mean, up until that point, we get a 3-and-out, a turnover on downs, a fumble by Baker Mayfield, an interception by Baker Mayfield, and then when they make it 23-14, in the third quarter coming out of halftime, the Cardinals can't do anything. They go back-to-back 3-and-outs. The Browns, they go 3-and-out on the first drive. Why did that happen? Was it Baker Mayfield? And then Baker Mayfield fumbles, and then the Cardinals go down and score a touchdown, truly kind of blowing out the game, making it 30-14 at that point. Still a 2-possession game, and then they go turnover on down. So let's see why Baker Mayfield got out to the slow start. We know he's not clutch, and we know, he does fumble the ball. We saw that last season. Never cleaned it up. Josh Allen cleaned up his fumbles last season. But let's watch Baker Mayfield and why he struggled right here. So here we go. Let's cue it up here. First drive. It's a 3rd and 11, and we get a pass incomplete here. Let's see why. Was this something Baker Mayfield should have completed? They're at their own 24-yard line. This is their first drive. What is Baker Mayfield looking like right here? Here we go. Dropping back to pass, stepping up in the pocket, shakes off a tackle, and then tries to go to OBJ over the middle of the field. And that's just a great play by the defender. Let's quickly see. Stepping up in the pocket, nothing really open right here. I mean, there is really no separation here on any of these receivers. So he steps up in the pocket, shakes off a tackle, like we said, and then the other pressure is coming. So he just has to get rid of this ball. And you go to OBJ in that situation. And OBJ coming back towards this ball kind of has to be a little bit more aggressive, because we see him just kind of standing there, and the defender's able to kind of get on his back and break up the ball. But OBJ, I mean, a lot of people are putting blame on OBJ this week. and Baker Mayfield not getting him the ball. But I mean, OBJ, you're the A1 tier 1 wide receiver on this team. You kind of have to fight back toward this ball. You see Baker Mayfield, kind of struggling right here, shaking off a tackle. You kind of have to come back to this ball. On comeback routes, the receivers have to come back to the ball and keep coming back because the defender's driving on that ball as well, coming over the top, breaking it down, or jumping in front of the route and picking it off. So OBJ kind of lets this ball come to him a little bit. Let's bring this one in the broadcast to get a kind of on-field level. See if this is correct of what we're seeing from kind of the sky angle, sky perspective. So here is OBJ right there. Baker Mayfield gets rid of the ball, and just OBJ got to kind of come back a little bit to it. Good defense there by Murphy. Just, got to potentially come back to the ball a little bit. Help out Baker Mayfield a little bit. Baker Mayfield's not kind of a Tom Brady. Like we said, we classify him as kind of an average game manager quarterback, falling out of the above average game managing kind of category that we placed him in. But you got to help out Baker Mayfield a little bit. Definitely need... This is why he works in the system, because of the coaching style, because of the weapons everywhere. That's why Baker Mayfield's having success. He can make all the throws. We know he can make all the throws, but you also need to give him a little bit of help. So on that first drive, a little bit on OBJ. Well done by Baker Mayfield to kind of escape the pressure and still give the team a chance, give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball. This is why we're not 100% selling Baker Mayfield like the media's been selling him for the last 2 weeks. And this is, against the Cardinals team. This is one of the best teams. They've beat, they beat the Rams. You know what I mean? They beat the good teams. They're winning every single week. So we are still gonna, take what we saw here and evaluate it, but we're not gonna truly sell Baker Mayfield because of this bad performance. Alrighty, what did we get here? We get a turnover on downs. Why? What happened here? Baker Mayfield scrambles on 3rd and 5 for only 2 yards, and then Baker Mayfield sacked on 4th and 3 here. And they're in the red zone right here. I don't love the call here to go for it on 4th down. I think Kevin Stefanski got a little bit too antsy here. Take the points. It's only 7-0. You're only down 7-0 at this point. But let's watch Baker Mayfield in the red zone. It's 3rd and 5, and he takes off with it. It's 5 wide right here. Let's see if there was anything open that he should have hit. Baker Mayfield, plenty of time to throw, escapes the pressure, rolls out to the left, and he's just going to take it for 2 yards. But let's go back into it. He's going to take off to run basically right now. Was there anything open? Yeah, you can dump it down right here. This is OBJ once again. Got to get the ball to him right here. It picks up the first down. This is the first down marker right here. OBJ's at the 10. You've got to throw this ball right here, Baker. You've got to throw it right there. And then as soon as Baker Mayfield kind of spins out of this, OBJ kind of looks to his right to be like, oh, there was really nobody open right here. You've got to give him the ball right there. And then he heads over to the right to kind of get open for Baker Mayfield, but he scrambles to the left. Now he's scrambling to the left. Anything open right here? Anything that he should have thrown? Nobody really helping, working back towards the ball for him there. So, got to just find OBJ right there. That's on Baker Mayfield that time. And now we get a 4th and 3. Like I said, don't love the play calling right here. I would have kicked the field goal. But let's see if Baker Mayfield should have picked this up. He takes a sack on 4th and 3. Got to pick up the first down. Here we go. Trips to the right. Good block right there. You've just got to throw this. You're going to have to throw this ball. You have ample time to throw this ball. A great pickup block here by Kareem Hunt to buy that extra 1 second you needed. Baker Mayfield, he's going to throw this ball. He pump fake, pulls it down, and then takes a sack. But you've got to just throw this ball. Who did we just saw? Davis Mills last week. That's why we liked Davis Mills, because he was throwing before the receiver was coming out of his break. So that chemistry, that repetition between Davis Mills, the rookie quarterback, and the receivers, it was good 2 weeks ago against the Patriots. But Baker Mayfield, same situation right here. You got trips to the right. You got this kind of out route here, and I believe this is by Rashad Higgins. You got to just throw this ball. This is where you go with the ball. He's going to be open. You must throw this before he truly shows open. You throw this to the first down marker. This is going to be complete in all this open space, but Baker Mayfield pulls it down and takes a sack. So this is on Baker Mayfield. You've got to throw this ball. Be confident in your ability. Trust your receivers are going to make the break like they do all the time in practice. And Baker Mayfield flounders there in the red zone. Now they're down 14-0, and now we're going to get a Baker Mayfield fumble, which we've seen a lot. Really kind of alarming. So here we go. Again, here we go. 2nd and 8, down 14-0. Baker Mayfield empty backfield, and she shakes off one defender, buys all the time in the world, and then what is he doing right here? I mean, I got to break this down in the broadcast because I think Baker Mayfield thought the play was over. He saw the flag come out here, and it's going to be holding on the offensive line. So he sees the flag, and I think he just had a little mental lapse in judgment, just kind of a brain fart, if you will. He saw the flag, and you just kind of see, flag down, play's over, and he just kind of stops playing for a second, and then he gets hit from behind, and then he fumbles the ball. So he sees the flag come out, he pulls it down, and then look, he stands tall. It just kind of gives himself up, and then he takes a big shot and he fumbles the ball. So I think it's just a little lapse in judgment here. I remember watching this live. I want to say I don't have it up in the broadcast view. But either way, it's just Baker Mayfield, buying all the time, not getting rid of the ball, and then taking a sack there, and he loses the ball. So once again, ball security, big thing by Baker Mayfield. Now they're down 17-0, and then he throws an interception. Let's see, is this on Baker Mayfield? Let's see, turnover 1, the fumble, 100% on him. Now we get 3rd and 8, down 17-0. Let's see what Baker Mayfield does with this ball. Going deep, and this is bad. This is real inaccurate right here. Receiver's open. This receiver's open, but you throws it way high and behind. You see the receiver literally like twirling in the air, trying to jump back towards that ball. So real inaccurate right there by Baker Mayfield. Real bad interception. Alrighty, and then what else do we get? Then they go on 2 touchdown drives. Very, very good right there by Baker Mayfield. But then out of halftime, we get a 3rd and 11. Well, let's go to this one. They go 3 and out, and they start on a 6-yard sack. Baker Mayfield getting sacked again. Let's see. Let's take this one in the sideline so we can get the routes and everything to see if he made the right throw or not. Or he didn't make a throw. He got a sack. Should he have thrown this ball? Here we go. Baker Mayfield under center. Trying to make it a game, and man, oh man, just instant pressure coming off the edge right here. Sheesh, no time to throw this ball. Instantly, number 44 comes off unblocked. Nowhere to go with this ball. Right about to throw this one right here. He's staring down this receiver the entire way. He's going to go here, and I think he can complete this ball. That's decently open. There's some yards to kind of fit that ball in, but he just takes a sack. Jeez Louise. No help on that offensive line by the Browns. Once again, it's not all on Baker Mayfield. The early play calling, going for it on 4th down. It is some on Baker Mayfield, but it's also against a good Cardinals defense. So, we're not saying Baker Mayfield's like a great A1 tier 1 quarterback. We put him kind of, 3rd category, kind of 4th category now because he's slipping. This is how we rank our quarterbacks, folks. We've got A1 tier 1, we've got above average game managers, we've got tier 1 quarterbacks, and then we've got kind of average game managers, and then we've got tier 2. So he's kind of like that 4th tier of average game managing quarterbacks. So here we go, which you can still win in this league with, especially with this roster. This is a great defense, great overall offense, great. I like Kevin Stefanski as a play caller and head coach. All of that. It's just Baker Mayfield didn't get it done this game, and the scheming and the plays and all that just weren't there. But once again, against the best team in the league. But here we go, Baker Mayfield on 3rd and 11, gonna take a sack as well, right? Steps up in the pocket, truly can't step up, and, he thinks he's a little bit quicker than he is, so he doesn't truly step up, takes like a little bit of a step there, and just by the time he steps up in the pocket, once again, just nothing open, no separation here. It's 3rd and 11, so you're waiting for things to develop down the field, and then he just kind of gets caught trying to step up in the pocket and gets brought down on the second hit. So, once again, not 100% on Baker Mayfield out there. Still got to protect him. And then we'll end it here on his fumble, his second fumble of the game right here. It's 2nd and 13. Is this on him? Was he trying to buy too much time, trying to do too much right here? And he steps up in the pocket, and you can just take off with it right there. You can just take off with it, but he decides to kind of avoid one defender, and then once again just lackadaisical with the ball. Let's bring this one in the broadcast down at the field level to see what we can watch here, see what we can see out here. So here we go, Baker Mayfield. from the 50-yard line, steps up in the pocket. I mean, just decide to run with it now. But J.J. Watt makes a great tackle right there and knocks the ball out of Baker Mayfield's hands. Once again, loosey-goosey with the ball, lackadaisical, and we see that by Baker Mayfield. And then he grabs his shoulder. He did get injured, and he's also not playing tomorrow. They play Thursday, and he is ruled out for tomorrow's game. So a little bit of a shoulder injury right there, and unfortunately drops the ball as well. So not great performance by Baker Mayfield, but not a great game overall by the Browns. And the defense just could not stop the Cardinals. And, short field position, all that, turnovers, playing into that. So I'm going to kind of call this a scratch game by Baker Mayfield. Everything that kind of could go wrong did go wrong for the Browns here. They were favored, all of that. Maybe got in their heads a little bit, and they came out and laid an egg. So I'm not going to kind of really count this game. We'll see what the Browns can do, or we can't even count it this week because Baker's not in. So we'll see what they look like without Baker, and then we'll see what they look like with Baker potentially 2 weeks from now. So I'm going to call this a wash. Everybody kind of gets one free pass, and I think this is going to be the free pass that we give Baker and this Browns team overall. So we're going to kind of wipe this one. We'll still kind of remember what they did, but I don't think this is any real indication of what the Browns are overall on a consistent basis. We do have these games by Baker Mayfield. I will give y'all that. I just don't think this is why we should be selling Baker Mayfield. I don't think this is the game that we look and be like, here it is. Well, look at this game right here. This is all the evidence you need. I don't think we're at that point yet. I know the national media is, folks. We're not on the same wavelength on this one. Alrighty, we're going to end on this one. We're going to come back to this one, Raiders-Broncos, tomorrow on the show. We're not going to have enough time for this one. We do want to spend a little good in-depth of time on this one because we got to look at Teddy Bridgewater, and there's a lot of plays that we got to watch on him. But let's end on this one, Bengals Lions. Y'all know we love Joe Mixon here, folks. I'm really starting to buy heavy into Joe Mixon as one of the best running backs in this league. I thought I had this tweet liked. I didn't. Let me see if I can get back to this one quickly. That kind of just shows the rushing stats through so far in this season. Joe Mixon's like fourth, fifth running back yards wise. Obviously, Derrick Henry's number one. You're never going to beat Derrick Henry. I think Zeke's number 3. I forget who's number 2. I just saw the tweet today. I'm going quick, folks. I'm scrolling. If we can't find it in the next 5 seconds, we will move off and just watch Joe Mixon and appreciate. But we've just been seeing Joe Mixon work here and this Bengals offense work here. So we're going to shout out Joe Mixon with watching his highlights from a big old 140 plus yard game from the man, rushing and receiving, I believe. So I'm really starting to put kind of Joe Mixon in kind of A1 tier 1 running back category. There's not that many in this league. Obviously, Derrick Henry's the A1 tier 1. Nobody could touch him. He's above A1 tier 1. I don't even know what we put that on. AA11? I don't even know. What's better than A1 tier 1? S tier. Yeah, he's S tier running back, folks. Everybody else could potentially be in A1 tier 1. Don't think I'm going to get to this tweet, so we can just move on. But Joe Mixon, folks, he's climbing the running back kind of ladder right here and truly showing out while doing so. So let's watch Joe Mixon compete here. We got a 3-minute highlight package. He goes for 153 yards, rushing and receiving. Fantastic. So let's watch Joe Mixon, the full dual threat running back. Is he going to be in the same tier as an Alvin Kamara, as a Christian McCaffrey? Should we be talking about Joe Mixon like one of those running backs? Let's see what he's doing here in this big blowout win for the Bengals here. So here we go. Joe Mixon, everybody. If you don't know, you're going to learn, folks. So here we go. Joe Mixon. What do we got? Here we go, 1st and 10 at midfield, takes it off, boom. Oh, look at that cutback, patient running, cutback, goes for about 7-8 yards. Just here he is, he's going to fake like he's going to run to the outside, and then just take it right back inside. And look at that quick cut, yes, sir. And then just that kind of good acceleration to kind of stay, cutting back, not losing any speed, got 9 yards there. Next play, 2nd and 1. Give it to Joe Mixon again, and look at him there. Bounces out to the left sideline, picks up about 6-7 yards, 1st down. Joe Mixon stunt with the 1st down ball drop. Love it. All right, here we go. They're up 7-0 now. Play action pass by Joe Burrow. Joe Mixon, just a nice block and release right here. Oh, a nice shifty move to pick up like 6 yards right there. Let's watch him right here. Joe Mixon. He's just going to fake the handoff. Now you throw his body in this defender and then just kind of bounce off and get out into the flats. And then here we go, the hesitation. Nice quick cuts right there. Made that defender miss, and he picks up 6 yards. Love it. Here we go, 1st and 10. Joe Mixon. Ooh, takes it, keeps it. 1, 2, oh, look at that. Perfect. Falls forward, picks up 4 yards. Very next play. Play action. Joe Burrow dumps it off to Joe Mixon out in the backfield, and he picks up about 4 yards. So he's not running big routes like Christian McCaffrey or Alvin Kamara, so still not maybe in that category, but still very solid out here. And here we go. Look at that patient delay dancing. These two defenders kind of jump through the line right here that we're going to see. Right at the line of scrimmage, these two defenders are showing, but Joe Mixon just dances right between them, goes upfield, picks up 3, 4, 5, 6 yards, maybe even. Jeez. Patient, strong running there by Joe Mixon. You got to love it. On 3rd and 3, 53 seconds left in the first half, he dumps it down to Joe Mixon, and he takes it for the first down and more, trying to get some points before halftime. Let's see, do they do it? They get any points? Yes, they get a field goal before halftime because of Joe Mixon. Great, smart IQ, big brain play by him right there. All right, first play out of halftime. Joe Mixon takes it, and he goes 10, 15 yards right there. That's how you start a second half. Fresh legs out of halftime. Big, explosive drive starter, setting the tempo and keeping all that momentum that you had going into halftime. Couple of plays later, hand it off to Joe Mixon again. Boom, 4 or 5 yards. Love it. Good, strong running on 4th and 1. Oh, you trust him on 4th and 1? And look at this. Oh, whoa, 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 oh. Woo! With Jamar Chase, a little Jamar Chase bonus right here. This play's fantastic. 4th and 1, and it goes big for the touchdown, folks. Let's break this down. There's a lot to look at on this play. Absolutely fantastic. First of all, great job by Zach Taylor, the head coach here for the Bengals, to kind of go for it on 4th down, to trust your offense. Play action, great sell. And then it's just Joe Mixon. Nobody plays him. How do you not play Joe Mixon? Dan Campbell, what the hell are you doing here for this team? You don't cover Joe Mixon, who's absolutely incredible here on 4th and 1? You cover everybody besides Joe Mixon? Damn. And there he is, wide open in space, and that is just Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase and Joe Mixon, 2-on-1 defend, 2-on-1. Jamar Chase, look at this block he throws. Ooh, shoves him all the way. The defender can't recover. Throws him to the ground one more time, and Joe Mixon gets into the end zone. Jamar Chase, he can catch and he can shove, folks. Great blocking there by Jamar Chase. Sheesh, folks. This Bengals offense, it's the real deal. Damn. Joe Mixon, touchdown, baby. Great speed right there, Jamar Chase. I mean, heads up blocking right there. That's smart as hell for the rookie. God damn. All right, here we go. Next play by Joe Mixon. Hit right in the backfield. Doesn't get taken down. And in 2nd and 3, and he picks up the yards for the first down. Look at this, folks. He's stopped right there. 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage, but he stays on his feet. Goes upfield, picks up the first down. Man, elusive. Great runner right here. Great finesse runner right here. Not big, beefy like Derrick Henry. Not as kind of great catching the ball as Christian McCaffrey and Alvin Kamara, but he's a solid, just kind of fast, pure running back out here. And hey, not everybody can be Derrick Henry, so we've got no problem with celebrating Joe Mixon here. 3rd and 1, up 17-0. They toss it to Joe Mixon, waits for his blocking to develop, and then hurdles for the first down. Fantastic. Backed up from his own 5-yard line. Handed off to Joe Mixon. Boom, right there, 4 or 5 yards. A little bit more breathing room right here. And then the start of the 4th quarter, Joe Mixon stopped 5 yards in the backfield, shifts focus, and then takes it all the way down inside the 5-yard line. Once again, real solid work right here. Boom, not going to get taken down off that first hit. Can bounce away quickly. Look at that. He turns like the entire direction just in a blink of an eye, and then he's able to turn up the field, that acceleration to beat this last defender. That great little hop right there. Man, loving what we're seeing so far from Joe Mixon. Hopefully he can keep it up for the rest of the season, because this Bengals offense, we're kind of falling in love with it, folks, and this Bengals team, it's the real deal. I don't know if we put our stamp, our first real deal stamp right here last week with this Bengals team, but we're definitely putting the real deal stamp of approval on this Bengals team, folks, with Joe Mixon, with Jamar Chase, with Joe Burrow. This is a real team. Zach Taylor said, hey, y'all better be, watching out for this team, because we're the real deal, and here they are being the real deal. Fantastic by Joe Mixon, folks. Alrighty, that is going to do it for us today, folks. We are live back tomorrow, noon Eastern, breaking down the Thursday night game. That's going to be coming up tomorrow. We'll watch Teddy Bridgewater for our last Wednesday film study of the week, and we've got our 10-minute NBA segment, folks. We'll see what we can fit in 10 minutes there. Maybe go a little bit extra. Maybe do a 15-minute. Maybe we got maybe a little extra more time in the show tomorrow. Oh, we got to guess and react to the week. Oh, yeah, we got to guess and react to the Lions tomorrow. So we'll see how much time we have on the NBA clock tomorrow. But we're back live tomorrow, noon Eastern, doing it all over again. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We are back live tomorrow, folks. Hope to see you there.